Glyconics is a new pioneer of new diagnostics using infrared spectroscopy. The advantage of spectroscopy is quick, it's effective, and it's actually low cost. Glyconics is actually developing a miniaturised device that we can use at point of care that can actually address not only early diagnosis, but also precision medicine. Our application and our platform can be used across a wide variety of therapy areas. COPD and diabetes are just the first. Glyconics was founded in 2013. We're currently based in Cambridge. Dr. Berwin Clark was the original key founder. We actually have quite an experienced board as well. The management team, we have Niall Gallen, who's the Chief Technology Officer, who has the leading expert in infrared spectroscopy. We have Sam Smart, who has over 15 years as a financial director, and obviously myself as a CEO, who has over 20 years of experience in pharmaceutical and medtech. The company's achieved a lot in the 18 months. We've been recognised for a number of awards, SBRI, Innovate UK, but critically as well, we've been developing the team. We have the CTO on board, we've been developing the product, we actually have the user specifications ready to go to build the prototype, but critically as well, we've also put the quality management system in place, which should enable Glyconics to be effectively placed for when we submit the CE submission. We're currently pre-revenue, we're actually in the development phase of our product development. The platform has three elements. It actually has the handheld device, it has the AI database platform, and also we'll have a disposable cartridge. For the device, what we're looking to achieve for it to be low cost, accurate, the time to test will be from less than 15 minutes potentially, but also it will be able to use on a multitude of platforms and actually connect to the Internet of Things. But critically, I think it's a true point-of-care device. It does all the processing actually on the device, and then we'll link up to the AI cloud to actually provide alerts to patients and carers. So that's the potential that we want to go with, but obviously we're developing that as we go. Our platform can be used across a wide variety of therapeutic areas. Our first target market is COPD, with diabetes following afterwards. In COPD, we know it's a big unmet need. We know over 3 million people die from COPD. We know there's a large amount of undiagnosed COPD. But critically, what's the key things that clinicians have been telling us? It's around accurate diagnosis, but also able to actually stratify that early diagnosis. Secondly, it's about predicting exacerbations. Exacerbations is a really big issue in COPD. For example, in a study in Spain, it showed that if people have more than 3 exacerbations, potentially reduces survival rates down to 30%, compared to 80% with those who don't have those exacerbations. So predicting exacerbations is a real critical aspect of COPD. Our device actually addresses each of those elements. It allows diagnosis in the clinical setting, but also critically, if patients can monitor themselves on a daily basis, it will allow them to predict early on when an attack will occur, so therefore they can do something with it and go to the physician. We currently have the clinical trial infrastructure in place. We have our regulatory pathway and strategy in place for our device. We've also now actually have a very detailed product development plan moving forward. Our goal is to develop a working prototype by December 2018 that will be clinically validated. That's in preparation for next year, where we do the full major clinical trials to take it through up to CE mark. The future potential is really positive. Our business model is focused on 2 elements. The first is actually developing and driving commercialization of diabetes and COPD ourselves across the globe. The second element of it is we'll be working on potentially cancer diagnosis and understanding how we could use our device for early diagnosis there. But the second part of the business model is actually around licensing the device with research partners for them to use in their research setting, so therefore we can actually get further therapeutic areas and work in collaboration. We have a very clear exit plan for 5 years. The potential in this industry tends to be through trade sales or IPO. All options are actually open to the board at the moment. But I think critically for me as a CEO, my view is to actually take the business forward and continue to add value to make sure we maximise the value of Glyconics.